Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a day in the life of Jess and Harper. I'm going to try and be as real with you as possible today, hence Real Mums of Glow. As you can tell from my horrible unwashed bed hair. Ugh. Let's go get a coffee. Let's go get the little minion. Good morning, princess. How are you? Did you have a good sleep? It's raining, Baba. Hi. You turn the glow off. Good morning. Say hi, everyone. This is Harper. Harper is 9 months old tomorrow, actually, and she has only recently discovered crawling and basically standing up on everything and anything. I feel like in a month's time she's going to be walking. She's a little rebel. Hello. In the mornings she kind of wakes up and has a little play around here, although this morning she's decided that Sam is more fun than her toys. I'd usually be showing you a beautiful view over the ocean here. We live on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, and we have a rainy day today, so it's not so sunny. So we're not going to go for our morning walk, which we would usually do. Instead, she's going to have a play, and I'm going to fold some modern cloth nappies. So while she is happily playing with her toys over there, like I said in my intro video, if anyone has any questions today about cloth napping, please send them through. If you want me to do any kind of demo videos on anything, how my cleaning routine, how do I store them, what brands do I like, send them through and we can do something there. If you have any questions about her sleep, what she eats, anything at all, swing them through. I'm an open book today. We've got my mum, dad and sister coming over for lunch today at about 11:30. We were going to make homemade pizzas. Any excuse for a Harper cuddle, they will be here. Hey, Baba. So I've just put a filter on because I feel yuck. I just thought after giving her a bottle, I'd share. I was actually exclusively breastfeeding until she was 7 months old. And she just started fussing a lot on the boob. She would scream and act like it wasn't coming out fast enough. And so I started giving her a bottle at nighttime to help her get her through the night. And then a week of doing that, I started giving it to her in the morning because she was still fussing. And then from that point, she literally just refused the boob entirely. So I didn't stop by choice. I love breastfeeding. I wish I could do it until she was a year old, but Harper needed more than what I can give her, and she was happy on the bottle. So yeah, that was the end of our journey, unfortunately. I would have liked it to go on forever, but whatever makes our babies happy. So yeah. What have you done, Sammy? So Sammy has this look on his face like he's chewed something up, and he won't come upstairs. I'm yet to find out what it is. Did you take Sissy's toy? What's this? What's this? Huh? Naughty. That's Sissy's toy. So we just got back from the shops, and I just wanted to salute every mum out there that has a baby that absolutely screams in the car. I don't know how you guys do it. I would be a wreck and I wouldn't want to leave the house. So especially newborns, you guys are doing amazing. My bumper is the exact opposite. I put her in the car at the shops, and while I was buckling her in, she fell asleep. So I feel like half the time we're literally working out. So nap time starts with a little top-up bottle. And then I just sort her room out. So, you know, I just close the curtain, make it dark, turn on her glow dream. In the daytime, we don't use the oil. We just use the sound and the light. Just making sure it's daytime. We put it on the loudest noise setting. She has toys in her cot. She self-soothes, so she kind of wakes up, has a play with her toys, and puts herself back to sleep. So don't be worried. She's old enough. She crawls around her cot, stands up, and I actually think I need to drop it down soon because I'm getting worried. So she finishes her bottle. Dummy goes in. Sometimes we actually give her bottle in her room here just to help the glow dream do its thing. But I know today she's tired, so she'll go down pretty easy. So I don't know if you can see, but that's her little bum there. She's actually standing up. I'm totally fine with this. I put her down, I give her a kiss on the head and say, "Sweet dreams, darling." And then she just does her thing for 5 minutes and then passes out usually. So we'll just let her have a play. She's nice and quiet. I'll get the groceries out of the car, and hopefully by the time I'm back up, she'll be passed out.
G'day. Good morning. Are you standing up? Good morning. Hello, sweetie. Oh, sweetie.
So that never works for you?
Does she want something?
So what did you say to...
Hello?
Say hello, Mum.
You want some pizza? Alright, so we never have visitors, ever. And today we have had 3 lots. So this little one is very worn out, and it is past her nap time. She usually has a second nap around 2 o'clock. So we're just going to get her room ready now, turn her glow dream on, and hopefully she passes out again for another hour or 2. And then I'll sit down and answer some questions. I might actually have a shower first and wash my hair because I feel... You love your cow? Hey? Sweet dreams, Harper. I love you, darling. So I've had my shower, and as you can see, Miss Harper is still playing around in her crib. It's been 15 minutes so far, and she hasn't made a peep once. Actually, is she going to sleep now? She might be falling asleep now. I was going to grab her out and just let her fall asleep on me because I was sitting on the couch anyway, and I will never turn down a snuggle from a girl. But given that, let's just leave her another few minutes and see if she goes. So I started Harper on the potty probably at the same time I started bottle feeding, actually. And I just introduced it after each bottle. I just put her on the potty afterwards. And I just tap her tummy and I say, "Harper, go potty, Harper, go." So the reason I started was because I noticed she was going to the toilet when we were in the car or when she was sitting in her seat and eating dinner. And I think it's just that position was good for her. So I got the potty and I started just making it part of the routine. She'd play with some toys if she didn't need to go, but we've probably got it down to like an 80% hit rate now. I think it feels good for her. Like she almost holds it until she sits on her potty. Yeah. People will ask me, how do I know that she needs to go? I honestly don't know. It's just like instinctive. She's she's not hungry, she's not sleepy, she's grunting a little bit, and she almost always goes in the morning. So yeah. I think self-settling is one of those things that's really dependent on the individual bubba, and the routine that you're using. So I was super strict from the very get-go. From the second day we had Harper home, she was in her crib. So I did this because I'm a very light sleeper, and I know I wouldn't sleep well if she was in the same room as me. From day dot, in her crib, we had a very strict bedtime routine. At the same time every night, I think it started at 6 o'clock, she'd have a dinner, she'd have a bath, she'd go into her dark room where the glow dream was. The oil scents were already coming through. She'd have a nighttime massage, jammies on, bottle in the room with the red light, and then mummy patting her down, put her in her crib, and yeah. I think that routine really nailed the self-soothing because she just associates... Sorry, my phone was dying. So yeah, she associates the glow dream now with sleep. So no matter where we are, if we go stay at grandma's, if we go to a hotel room, it's kind of that one consistent thing that's always there. When it's on and the noise is on, it's sleep time. So I think that's been a really big part of helping her self-settle. There were, when she was probably 4.5 months old, I think I actually did 5 days of like the controlled crying, just to help stop. She was waking up in the night, not needing a feed, but really wanting mum. And so I did that for only 5 days, and she just moved on and started sleeping through the night like a little legend. And I also put toys in her crib because I know she was moving, she couldn't bury her face or anything like that. And that also helps you. Yeah, my biggest bit of advice is make it a big part of their routine. So to the point where I had the red light and the diffuser on through massage time, and then once feed time came, the noise would go on. So yeah, tough love a bit if you're sharing a room. I actually found that I like the noise. I hear it through the monitor, and I really don't even hear it anymore. It's just become such a huge part of our sleep, and in fact, me and my partner both found we sleep better with it. I think consistency is just the biggest key, is being able to provide them with the best environment they can to sleep. That's my bub now. She shouldn't be awake, but she is. And just remember, you're not going to win every battle. They'll be sleeping soundly and beautifully for 3 nights in a row, and then all of a sudden they'll wake up every 2 hours, and you won't know why. And that's just mothering. It's an absolute roller coaster. And once you start introducing food, solids, once they start teething, it's just the journey you go through together. And just remember, they're not meant to be able to self-soothe or anything until I think after 6 months. So be patient, be persistent, and just love your bubba and have fun. It doesn't last long. Soon they grow up and they're crawling around their crib, still tired. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna go snuggle her. Why are you awake? You dropped your tummy. You're still tired, I can see. You wanna have a snuggle on mama? So Harper literally eats anything and everything. She's a bottomless pit. Like brekkie, we might have Weet-Bix and pear, or porridge with apple. We might have toast or crumpet. Kind of just gets a whole assortment of foods for lunch and dinner. Parboiled veggies, fruits, rice, pastas, even really finely chopped up meat sometimes. I think all about exploration at this age, and so we started with purees from 4 months, and then at 6 months we went on to baby-led weaning, and now she just refuses to eat from a spoon and just wants everything with her hands. So yeah, she's a bottomless. My absolute favourites are the designer bum ones. I think they are so thirsty, and I love that they actually draw the moisture away, and also that they have this snap out clip here. So if she does anything little, I can take that out. Yeah, snap a new one in. And then sometimes I like to boost it with the Bubbakins. So these are the Bubbakin nappies here. These guys are really thirsty. They just take a longer time to dry, especially in wet weather. But these guys are awesome to boost with. Funny you should say that, actually. As soon as she started sleeping on her tummy, I got leaks constantly, and I actually am to the point now where I'm using disposables at night because the night nappies that I want to buy are on back. Stuff has everyone's stuff on backwater, but I use probably 5 different brands here, and I cannot find a combination that works anymore. It used to work, it used to be comfortable, loved it, but yeah, since she's been tummy sleeping and moving around so much, I need a bigger... Okay, so Daddy just got home. He's having a snuggle with Harper, so I just thought I'd show you my general little layout here. So I've got all my cloth nappies down here, variety of brands there. I actually use reusable wipes as well. I made these ones myself. So these guys live here, and they pull out exactly the same as other wipes. I just spray them with a little bit of water. So we do the change. This is a wet nappy that I just changed her with. We snap them out, take all the inserts out. This is Eco Naps, and they are super good for absorbency. But yeah, I usually just snap them all out. And then over here I have 2 little layouts. A dry pail, so this is where the dirty nappies go. That's called a dry pail. And this one here is where the pre-washed nappies go. From my morning stories, you saw that I actually washed all my nappies. And this one is just where her general washing goes. So any wipes that I use go in with the nappies, and every other kind of washing goes in here, unless it needs to be soaked, because she's eaten pasta or something, in which case in the laundry I have a soaking tub just going 24. So I also do have the old school terry towels. Now when I think older people think of cloth napping, this is what they think of, the terry towel with the little clip thing. I do use these at home sometimes. They just leak a lot and need to be changed frequently. But generally I just use terry towels for just cleaning duties. They're bloody awesome, like for everything. Yeah, you need terry towels in your stash, even if you're not cloth nappying. They're awesome. So after dinner we have a shower. Usually that's at about 6:30. Dinner starts at 6. She has a little play. We wash her hair and clean her face. So some nights we'll have a bath, and other nights we'll just have a shower. So we try and switch it up a bit. Oh, she have the hiccups. So she's on the potty just before I put her nappy on, and now Glow Dream has been turned on. I turned the light on while we're doing this, and I actually put it, you can't see it because it's so red, but I put the diffuser onto the 10 hours so that it just goes right through. And if it's on the 10-hour setting, it doesn't turn the others off. If it's on any of the other ones, it actually turns the noise and the light off when it finishes. So Harper's all ready for bed in her jammies. She's got a dummy in and having a little play on the ground. Diffuser's going, sound and light. I'm going to go get her bottle ready. And yeah, time for bed. I just want to say while she's having her bottle, sometimes it's not always like this. Sometimes I try and dress her at nighttime and she just screams and screams, and I just do it as quickly as I can. There is no massaging. She just wants her bottle often because she hasn't slept throughout the day, and sometimes just because she doesn't want a bar of it, she wants to be up playing. So yeah, every day is different, and today's actually been a pretty good day for us. So Harper's in bed now. Dummy in, Jammy's on. She's gonna put herself to sleep. Thank you, Glow Dream. We love you. You've done miracles for us, and thank you everyone for having us today. Sweet dreams, Harper.